the street, yeah, we bring the heat. It's your time to speak, or yeah, take a seat. Become eligible, become eligible. Hey.
Welcome back to Become Eligible podcast, where we talk about the highs, the lows, and everything in between in your journey to becoming eligible mentally, emotionally, professionally, and spiritually. My good name is Kimani Sauce. That's K-I-M-A-N-I-S-A-U-C-E. And there's a wise African proverb that says, "He who does not save for the future will have to borrow from the past." And in this episode, we're diving deep into the world of money, from budgeting basics to financial freedom. Joining me is an experienced accountant who will help us grow from money confusion to money confidence. Whether you're living paycheck to paycheck or planning to grow your wealth, this one's for you. Let's talk money and become financially eligible. But before we get into that, be sure to follow me on each and every social media platform. That is at Become Eligible Podcast, and my personal social media handle is at Kimani Sauce. If you have any questions or feedback, be sure to reach out to me using my WhatsApp number, which is 0700573437. If you want to catch this or any other episode, do so using Spotify or any other place where you get your podcast from. I am there. That being said, in studio I have an experienced accountant. He has lots and lots of wisdom, but today I'm not going to do the talking. I want him to express himself vile inaweza. Mr. Paul Osaka.
Kimani, do you understand something called revision?
Yes.
Revision.
Yes.
Okay. Revision, it means you are revisiting. Okay? You are going back to. A couple of times you hear Bishop telling us that go back to your goals. You get it?
Yes.
Go back to your goals.
Yes.
And see what you have achieved and what you have not achieved. Okay?
Yes.
So it also happens when it comes to budgeting.
Okay.
Remember, budget is not just something you are thinking of. A budget is a written document. If you never knew.
A budget needs to be written.
A budget is a written document.
So ile budget ya niko na 750, so nataka smocha ya 70 blah blah blah, so that's not a good budget. That's not a budget.
No, that's not a budget.
Okay, lazima niandike chini.
Ukumbuke ile time yenye ulikuwa unatumwa nyumbani na madhe. Si alikuwa anachukua kalamu anaandika alafu anakupatia do ndio hii. And ulete hizi stuff. Hizo hiyo stuff yote iko kwa hiyo karatasi. They are based on what? The money that you have been given.
So true. Yes.
Okay?
I agree.
Hadi ameandika change hapo chini. You get? So if you don't work with this list, then you are not working with the mother's budget.
Okay.
Wewe ukichukua hiyo do, utupe hiyo karatasi chini na wewe ukimbie soko. You will end up not even bringing what you are sent to go and bring. That is not, is that true?
It's very
yes, it
true.
is true.
It's very true.
Happens with the budget. When you have a budget, when you call yourself, I have a budget.
Yes.
And then you don't write your budget down. You are working out with a fallacy.
Okay. Hot air.
Your hot air.
Okay.
Ilikuwa hot air ama hot goose.
Ilikuwa a wild goose chase na hot air.
So
if you're not working with a written budget, that's a fallacy.
You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
You've talked about revisiting. How often should you revisit?
As a couple of times as you would wish.
Seme, it's a monthly budget.
For example, basic budgets that we have as a family, especially those who are living in the urban areas.
Yes.
Basic things that you normally have: one ni rent, ingine ni maji, stima, food, transport, school fee if you do have, and you put there an element of miscellaneous. Okay.
Yes.
So immediately you receive your funds. If your funds comes at the beginning of the month, and if your funds are spread across they are prorated across the month.
Yes.
Those are two different things.
Okay.
But one major thing is that every time you draw a budget, you must ensure that the budget is met according to the elements of the budget.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
The moment something is going to come that is outside the elements of the budget, then that falls under the emergency element.
Okay. Okay.
And that the funds, or the funds allocated to that emergency element, that is now when it comes to your emergency fund.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
So if your emergency fund is not going to meet the available funds that you have, then you meet that emergency fund, chances are you are going to end up in debt.
Okay.
You get?
Yes.
So revisiting your budget is very important because it keeps you to have that checklist ticked as the things are flowing.
Okay.
And monitoring how much money am I having, how many things have I not met. You get? And there is also another thing like called editing your amending your budget, or you edit your budget.
Yes.
Budget amendment. Okay. But budget amendment now comes to whereby something has happened that it needs to be met, yet, okay, there are no funds to meet it. So you begin now to re-strategize. Do I need to write down my budget? Now you begin to look at the elements of urgency, like what do I need to meet, and what do I need not to do what? Or, okay, what is it that is a must to be met, and what is it that can wait? You get? So those are all components of budget.
Yes.
So budgeting is a must for everybody. And visiting your budget, it gives you give you the ability to fast track if you have fulfilled every goal that was intended to be met according to your budget.
Okay.
So that you don't miss anything out.
Yes.
Because there are things that you're supposed to pay, not just at the beginning of the month. There are things that you can wait to pay later.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There are things that you can wait to do later, and there are things that you cannot wait. So in the government concept, it is always called the supplementary budget. The supplementary budget
we hear
is
that all the time.
Yes, the supplementary budget is a budget that is drafted to complement the initial budget that was drafted, and it normally addresses the issues of emergency stuff and whatever that happened that were not budgeted for. So those three concepts, the budgeting, emergency fund, and debt, those things go hand in hand.
Okay.
They form one concept called money management.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. There's something here I want to ask Natkoni MBA between the two. Is increasing income always the answer, or is managing the current income just as important?
I will say no and yes.
Why? Because we all want hiyo pesa iongezeke.
Unajua nini? Have you ever seen people who, when they get a promotion or they get some money, extra money, they shift their status immediately?
Standards zina change. Mimi harufu ya kitunguu sipendangi.
Yeah.
Sipendi
If they used to go to a restaurant like we normally go to, they cease to go there.
Mi upenda honey glazed chicken, lazima ikuwe dunked.
Yeah. Is it coming at a cost?
It is.
So if you monitor that movement, do you think you still have more money?
No, you're losing them by the step.
Are you getting? So it's like you have gotten new money and you have given it an assignment immediately. And it is an assignment that is not bringing back more money.
Oh, it's only taking and taking and taking.
Yes.
So you advise, if you've gotten more money, the extra money that you've gotten based on the budget that you are working with, because sasa you are supposed to create now a new budget. And number two, for the new money that you are getting, you look for a way that it'll bring more money.
Yes.
Okay, understood. That's good.
You are not supposed, when you go to money class and you happen to have sat in an economics class, you will realize that the concept to which you live your life will be a bit different with somebody who never went.
Yes.
There is always a good future for those people who invest, unlike high spenders.
Yes.
It will be only beneficial to those people who are dying soon.
Yes.
To spend more. Make sense?
Makes sense.
But if you have a potential of longevity of life, then you need to invest more. So when you get more money today and you spend all of it, and that expenditure is not going to bring more money back, then you and somebody who is jobless, they're equal.
Okay. That's harsh, but ni sawa.
It is the truth. Yeah, this is the truth. If you get 50,000 today and you go spend it on a new suit, tomorrow you and somebody who did not have 50,000 today, you are the same. True or false?
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
We are not saying people need not to dress well. But kuna nguo fiti hapo chini. Enye nikipiga na nikutana na wewe,
watu wanapiga nduru.
Umetoka LC Waikiki. Tukutane pamoja. Somebody might think that ni mimi nimetoka LC.
Kama hii top yangu. Yes. Watu wengi uniambia inafanana na ingine iko Zara. Naambia hapana, hii ni kukua tu mjanja. Unaamka mapema.
Kabisa.
Unaamka mapema unaenda kuchambua.
Bas. Unapata naonanga some clips mtu anauliza can you cost yourself?
Hizo video.
Unaangalia msee anakaa fiti lakini the value kwa hiyo kukaa fiti iko down.
Yes.
Unaona? Hadi wewe unajiliza aje. Ati mtu anauliza hiyo kiatu ni how much? Hii ukienda pale kwa street majioni sasa leo wanataka kufunga ni 250.
Na mwingine anauzwa na 7,500.
Na wewe unajua the same vendor. Ni ujanja hii town. Uko tu mjanja.
Kabisa.
Ukikuwa mjanja wewe utaishi maisha fiti. The same shoe. Yule mse anajua vizuri anafaa kwenda home. Lakini umeshow up sasa anafunga. Unamwambia mse, hiki hata kama unauza thao, mimi kusema ukweli mimi kuna punch. Jamaa atafikiria utaenda up. Okay, we are not selling kunyanyasa wase pia.
Lakini hata pia hiyo kiatu hata hajachukua, alichukua na bei iko chini kabisa,
maybe hata
150.
Si ndio?
Anakuzia na 1,000.
Of course haizi kukuzia na bei yenye ya price.
Lazima make hata 1,000% profit.
Exactly.
Okay.
So ni ujanja. Life ni ujanja tu.
Kabisa.
Yeah. You might end up buying a very expensive stuff which can equally be bought as a fair price.
Yes.
There's nothing cheap, by the way. So just a fair price. Yes. Yeah.
That one I agree. And what are some of the overlooked ways of making money? Because unasema ni ujanja gani yenye msanii anaweza tumia kumake hata kama that small money to make sure that my budget iko sawa, my emergency fund iko on point.
Clever ways of making money is nothing else other than the concept of investments.
Good. That is good. I have a question about investment, but continue.
So you cannot make money when you are not investing. So you see this person that is spending on high-end quote unquote stuff.
Yes.
You have a 10,000 bob to spend. And then I give the two of us the liberty of go and spend it and come back looking fine.
Yes.
one of us might be more mindful in terms of entrepreneurship and come back with a saving of a 5,000, having the same good look as the other one that spent 10,000. So that concept of investment is what changes the whole story.
Okay. So investment ndo game changer.
Investment is game changer.
Okay.
Okay, maybe people will be asking, what about investment? What is this thing called about investment?
Yes. That's a good question. And how do I invest even with the small cash that I have? Because I was telling myself, there's a place I'm going to get some small money. How do I make sure that this money itanirudishia? Tuseme like hata kama it's 5,000 bob. Would you advise me, number one, put the money into a Sacco, put it in a money market fund, or I put it in stocks?
Before you do investment, there is something that you must be able to answer. I always tell myself, if I'm in a position to answer the question, what if? Then I go ahead and do what I wanted to do.
Able explain.
Okay, it's a layman's way of putting risk mitigation concept. You get? So if I am able to say, if I go to that show today and spend 50,000,
yes,
I am still able to live my life even if I don't earn my salary at the end of the month.
Yes.
You see, the concept of spending 50,000 in that party against receiving my salary has an answer to the question. Then it means you have mitigated the risk of not getting back, getting your salary at the end of that month.
Yes.
And spending 50,000. So the concept of the answer to what if I don't get my paycheck and I spend 50,000 at that party, will I still be able to meet my daily needs?
Yes. Okay.
If I answer that question, then I have mitigated the risk of not getting my paycheck of the day.
So that's a simpler and an easier way for anyone to use when it comes to risk mitigation.
Yes.
So si lazima ende shule. That what if question is really, really good for you.
Yes.
That's a good concept.
Like we say, if I take this money and invest it in maybe an MMF.
Yes.
MMF is basically money market fund. Okay.
Yes.
If I lose this money, will I still be the same again?
Okay.
That is the risk, because the risk is losing your money, okay? The risk is losing your money.
Yes.
If you lose your money in that investment concept, will you still be the same again? If you are able to answer that question, then go ahead and invest.
Okay.
So if you are not able to withstand that loss that day, then you need to think again. Make sense?
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
So, number one thing when it comes to investment, you must ask the question, do I have risk mitigation arrangement or program? How do I, myself, as an investor, mitigate the risk that comes with this kind of investment? You've had people taking their lives when it comes to investments.
Yes.
Because they, at the beginning of that concept, or rather that program, or rather that activity, they did not, or they were not able to answer the question, what if?
Okay. Yes.
They were convinced 100% that when I invest in this kind of type of investment, whatever they told me is the truth. Like you see, do you remember? Let's demystify these things once and for all. In the market today, there are people who are selling concepts that are not 100% true. Or rather, maybe, let me put it, they're not 50% true.
What are some of the concepts?
The concept of, let's mention name. There is a concept that the pyramid scheme guys used to come with.
Mi nimeitwa na hao watu. I think it was like maybe 4 years ago. They called me.
You're
Mnaenda
not,
mnakaa kwa hall.
you're not alone.
Hata wewe.
No. Okay, well, some friend, a trusted friend called me. On the same, they called me and they took me to that room. A big room like where we are. A couple of people, number of people. And then they began to sell those concepts. But because, you see, when you know how to analyze situations and pick points and compare notes and see the pro and cons, chances of you of losing in that environment is like 99% true. You are not going to lose. So if if you go there and believe everything, then they will con you. But so many people have been called because they come in so smart.
Yes.
So many people. Their tongues are always sweet. The concepts are always workable. And you are always seeing yourself a millionaire at the end of the day. And you end up putting your money there, and a few months later, don't have it. And now you don't back to the reality because you did not answer the question, what if? Okay?
Yes.
What if even comes, it's a good question for you to bring in when you're lending people money.
Okay.
When you're lending me money, you're giving me 50,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. And the agreement is that I'm going to give you back the money in the next 2 weeks. If you're not able to answer the question, what if?
What if? Don't proceed then.
Don't proceed with that. Whatever you are supposed to do. Because what if is a concept that will make you understand the result in the both extremes. Akinirudishia nitakuwa sawa. Asiponirudishia bado nitakuwa sawa.
Yes.
Kama asiponirudishia sitakuwa sawa,
usitoe. Wachana nayo.
Yes.
That's a good concept. Sijaifikiria that the what if concept.
The what if concept have saved me so many things. So many things. So many things. Actually, it is a life principle that I ride on every day. I ride on every day.
Okay. That's a good concept.
So, back to our question, which was about
investments. Yes.
Before you do investments, do your due diligence. Do your thorough due diligence. Because that diligence you are trying to do, it will save you. It is what is going to build that concept of what if.
Okay.
Because more often than not, people make decisions without doing due diligence. Due diligence is a concept in finance that entails doing research based on whatever you're supposed to do from the beginning, in the middle, and to the end.
Okay.
You get. If you are told that tomorrow you're supposed to come up with a research, and this research is based on this particular topic, and after that research, this is what we are intending to achieve. And you are given that project. Do your research based on the preliminaries. There are things that you're supposed to do before you get into that research.
Yes.
There are basic things that you need to understand. There are things that you need to draft. There are facts you need to collect.
Yes.
At the end of the day, you have the answers to the hypothesis. Okay?
Yes.
You have a rough idea on what is going to happen. You have what you intend to achieve based on the earlier hypothesis.
Okay.
So, when it comes to investment, you know you are investing your fortune. You are taking away something from you to somebody for a return.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, you see, what is building your decision is that return. and what you're putting in. Because you can't be called an investor until you put something in for a return.
Okay.
So before you put this thing in for a return, have you done your due diligence that whatever they are telling me here, that I'm going to earn an interest of maybe 8% per month based on what I have invested? Is it true? Has it happened anywhere?
Yes.
Are there people who are giving the same narrations or other testimonies regarding to this thing that I'm going to invest in?
Yes.
What is their future? What is their future perspective? Like this particular investment I want to get into.
Yes.
Is it something that somebody else have tried? And what is their perception? What report do they have about the same? So due diligence help you to minimize the risk factor that is involved in that particular investment you are going to do. Okay. And then again, types of investments. Okay. Number one thing that is now selling across the economy is money market fund.
Yes, everyone is talking about money market. Even the banks have advertised sana.
If you want to understand that every season has every concept. There's a season which had savings as a concept of investment. There is another season that came with the pyramid scheme as a saving concept or other investment. You remember? Yes. People invested. I remember we even came up as a team that we wanted to do some quail business somewhere. Hey, before we knew it, it was rocking in losses.
Hey,
So, and then you need to understand that sometimes the most popular opinion is not true.
Sometimes the most popular opinion is not true.
Yes.
Okay. So hata pia, you are not saying that inaweza kuwa that maybe the popular opinion right now is money market fund. Yes. It doesn't mean that that's true.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Can I tell you the truth?
Tell me the truth.
When something is very hot, it's very hot. It is selling like hot potato. Be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
You remember the time of it was cryptocurrency.
Yes.
You remember?
Yes.
I have seen people, testimonies, people I know talking about cryptocurrency. They lost fortunes there. And it's a very beautiful concept. They know how to lure people. The first, the second, you will reap. The third, when you say, sasa niliweka 500,000, nikanipatia 1 million. Nikaweka and they have that concept of reinvestment. Do you know what about reinvestment? For example, you put 500, they give you, it earns an interest and it becomes 1 million. Yes. You take a whole 1 million, you put it back to get 2 million. It gives you 2 million. It always fades at the third and the fourth attempt. So you put 2 million. Entire of it. Kesho, systems are down. Yeah?
Number of customer care at IPT.
No, a customer care number is not going through.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how it works. So when it is very hot, it's selling like a hot potato, you need to be very careful.
Okay.
That is when you need, in fact, that is when now you need to go for the alternative.
So like right now, what is the alternative of money market funds?
Money market fund, for now, I can tell you without fear or favor, that there are some things when you do your in types of investment that you do your due diligence, chances of you losing are very minimal. Things like treasury bills and bonds.
Okay.
Government securities.
Yes.
Let me tell you, if you happen to have gotten, they are not very popular. They are not
yes.
They are not very popular. But I'm telling you 100%, when something is very hot, selling in the market, in the economy, like everybody's talking about it,
yes,
the chances of you losing 100% of your investment is very high.
But the other ones, they are very minimal.
Well, now at that point, now that is when I always go for the alternative.
Okay.
Why? Because the alternative at that point, either they are constant or they have raised their interest rate.
Okay.
You get?
Yes, I get.
Or they are constant They don't go down. They are stable, or they have raised their interest rate.
Okay.
So even though me mitigate risks zangu, especially when I want to do any investment.
Yes.
Ile kitu yenye wasema ongea sana kwa market.
Hapo ujiweki kabisa.
Okay, sisemi sijiweki, but that is where I always raise my risk factor.
Oh, your risk antenna iko juu.
Yes.
So hapa tujue, okay,
hapa,
the what if.
Kuna a big question to answer, what if.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you think it is deliberate vile governments are not advertising about treasury bonds and bills? They do advertise that we don't know.
No, not really. It's knowledge. When you have knowledge about something, you will always get it right.
Okay.
People, you see that unpopular opinion. I said the popular opinions sometimes are not right.
Yes.
That's something that is very unpopular. That's why you always see that one person in a meeting can be right and the rest are wrong. But they adapt the most. You get?
Yes.
You see government bills and bonds.
Yes.
They have never ever. In fact, in the economics, they are the most stable way of investment. The most, with almost zero risk.
How much do you need to start investing?
That is where the question is.
Uh-huh.
Getting there is now where the problem is.
Why?
Because even getting a CDS is not easy.
CDS?
Yes.
What's a CDS?
A CDS is an account that ushers you into the government platform to trade, or rather to buy those bills and bonds.
So that account can open in any bank account?
You can only work with the central bank.
Central Bank of Kenya?
Yes, yeah.
Then you open a CDS account?
A CDS account is what ushers you into now the plan. So actually, you see the way people bid for tenders?
Yes.
You bid for treasury bills and bonds.
Okay.
Yes. But once you build, you see treasury bills, they are short term. You can put your money there. And you need to understand the concept to which the government sells their treasury bills and bonds. The concept is basically to raise funds from the economy for government projects. You understand?
Okay.
So when the government wants to get money from the economy, they float those treasury bills and bonds.
Okay.
So people come if you feel that you are moneyed enough to buy them.
Moneyed is a key word.
Yes.
Moneyed enough.
Moneyed enough because they are not cheap also.
So for someone who maybe you have like 5,000, it's lying around. You can't use that.
You can't buy anything, any bill at 5,000. I think the list for bills. The last time I checked, I think it was 100K. But bonds are very expensive. Bonds, you see, they run from year 1 to 30 years. That is when they mature. There's something called maturity period. So the maturity period for bills is 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. So when you invest there, and they also, for you to get them, you must be a frequent visitor to the website of the central bank, because that is where the government floats those bills for bidding. Yeah.
What about stocks?
Stocks.
Are they cheap enough for lack of a better to invest?
Government don't sell stocks.
No, it's as an investment way.
Stocks is when you talk about stock, you are simply talking about shares.
Yes. Yeah.
When you're talking about stock, you are talking about shares, and of course shares that have been floated in the NSE.
Nairobi Security Exchange.
Yes, yeah. So there must be companies that have been that are performing, and they have been listed. Okay. So when you invest into stock, that is company shares, you buy the shares because every share has got a par value. Okay. A par value simply means amount to which it is selling against to which a share is selling for a particular company.
Yeah.
For example, if we can talk about maybe some of the blue chips companies we have around, tuseme kwa mfano, let's talk about banks, tuseme Equity, or we talk about KCB or Safaricom perhaps.
Yes.
They have, there's a time that you can buy the shares. So how do you acquire the shares? You know, companies, they go through something called restructuring. So when they do restructuring or reconstruction, they happen to float out their shares. Okay. So to attract more funding.
Yes.
Basically, shares are equivalent to equity.
Yes.
Equity is that option. You see a company, you can start a public company through capital, which is constituted of equity and debt. Okay?
Yes.
So equity is simply a component of shares.
Okay.
We can have ordinary shares or you can have premium shares. Okay.
Okay.
So when a company floats their ordinary shares for sale, it simply says, you guys come, bring your money, and we give you the share, the shares of this company at this amount. Okay.
Yes.
So what happens? You always hear about companies going for an AGM, and companies doing things like when you have been listed as a company, you must be presenting things like financial reports, okay, that are at disposal to every company. People don't just read, by the way.
Okay.
You see these daily papers we have around,
Yes.
like Standard, stuff like that. You know, it is a requirement for all listed companies to publish their financial accounts.
Well, that's why at the back unapatanga these
Yes.
okay.
But do we even read?
No.
We don't.
Ukifika hapo ukishapita hii page ya katikati.
Wewe unaangalia tu page ya breaking news, unaangalia page. Kuna kwanga na class column inaitwangwa business column.
Yes, business column, yes.
The business column is where the companies publishes their financial accounts.
Okay.
Most basic, most mandatory, not basic, mandatory public accounts, which public reporting reports, financial reports for each company. There are always three. There is one called balance sheet, and there is another one called income statement, and number one is called the statement of cash flow.
What's the difference?
The difference, number one, statement of income basically tells you how much money was this company able, how much profit was this company able to make across that trading period.
Okay.
For example, assume GM is a profit-making company.
Yes.
The government requires GM to publish the accounts.
Okay. Okay.
And it tells, you may ask, what about profit? What about profit? A profit is basically a report. An income statement is a report, a financial report for every company that reports on how much money they made in terms of profit. And a profit is basically money that narrates how much revenue did we make against our expenditures.
Okay. Okay.
You get?
Yes.
So using that particular framework, every company, every consumer of that report is able to make a decision regarding that company.
Okay.
Then number two, financial reporting statement, or other tool that is given to the major public for their consumption is called a statement of financial position.
Statement of financial position.
Yes. A statement of financial position is basically, as the one indicates, it narrates all the assets, all the assets that company holds. Okay. For example, and assets against liability. That is, all the assets against liability, and they have to balance. Okay. Yes. What you have as a liability against what you have as an asset, they all have to balance. Okay. Yes. So when you look at maybe company A, you are able to see that this company has got this number of buildings, this number of plant and machineries, this land, these intangible assets like the same goodwill, intangible assets like patents, stuff like that. Yes. Okay. Yes. And you go and you see their liquidity status, like ability to what can be sold within a short period of time. Yes. To get money. You look at that and you see how they are worth. Okay. Then you come to now the shares. Okay. The shares where we have got equity and liabilities, and under equity where we have the shares we were talking about. Okay. So that is when you as an investor, you always need to go there. You need to go there under that statement. They always give a summary which also indicates the earning per share, EPS. The earning per share, like if today you hold they use that earning per share to issue dividends.
Yes.
I think you have a concept of dividends.
Yes.
So when you want to invest in this company A, you go to how many people or rather, how many shares do this company have, worth of shares? And then you go down there, you analyze that report and you see in this company, if I invest today, how much am I going to get per share that I have? For example, you are having to say 2,000 shares.
Yes.
2,000 value worth of shares, okay? So you look at that, I have 2,000 value worth of shares, and this is the earning per share for this company A.
Yes.
So if their earnings per share is maybe 5.5 shillings, so that year when they declare dividends,
Yes.
I am supposed to receive 5.5 times 2,000 number of shares that I hold.
Okay.
You understand?
Understand.
Yes. So those are some of the things that people don't read for.
Yeah, true. People overlook that.
We overlook that a lot. But those are, you know, when you get ready, like you are very conscious in terms of looking for information.
Yes.
Let me tell you, there are too much information out there that we don't want to invest on.
So even some of the traps that we get into, it's because we don't even
know.
read.
We don't know. Okay, we don't know. Because right now, I know somebody might be able now to start thinking like, kumbe hii karatasi yenye inauzwanga 60 bob, iko na kakitu ndani.
Me I thought, because come to think of it, the amount of wealth, quote unquote, found in that 60 bob paper ni mob compared to that 60.
Can I challenge you today?
Yes, please.
Every time you enter into very, very rich people's offices,
yes,
you cannot miss a gazette.
Yeah. Okay.
You cannot miss a daily paper.
Looking.
Do you think those people are foolish? Oh, okay. Do you think they're looking for politics in those gazettes? Okay, perhaps maybe they do. But one of the greatest things those people who are investors do with the daily papers,
yes,
they go for the business column.
Okay.
For those reports, especially at the end of the year, E window, this window where most financial reports are being done. Because sorry?
Q3 or Q4?
No, financial year. You know, financial year runs from 1st of July all the way to 31st of June following year.
Okay.
So that is the window between 1st of July, maybe perhaps to maybe 30th of August. That is when most companies are publishing their accounts.
Okay.
So that window, you find people who are crazy investors.
Yes.
They get the papers and they get those information. Should those people float the interest to get more shares, then they were going to buy those shares.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
And then at the end of the year, every company declare dividends for every shareholder. So, it gives you see, when a company publishes the accounts, they're giving a disposal, read, see how we are performing so that you can create interest.
Yes.
In terms of performance.
Yes.
By the way, the most easy thing to do is not business.
What's the easiest thing to do?
Is to invest in terms of stock and shares.
So kwa this list that we have Saccos, MMFs, stocks and treasury bonds, all that, for someone like me, you advise me to get into stocks.
I will advise you to get into stock if you have the funds. But you see, investing in such kind of level markets can differ because of your muscles in finance.
Your financial muscle.
So it depends. Those people who have got more money to invest, I would advise that they go for shares, especially for those performing organizations.
Okay.
You get the companies that always declare profit. Okay.
Yes.
Most companies would declare profits. So when they declare profits, chances are they're going to declare dividends. And when a dividend is declared, it means that you're going to earn based on the number of shares that you hold.
Okay.
As per the earnings per share is.
Okay.
And earning per share is basically the number of the amount of profit that has been declared, the profit after tax that is profit after tax that has been declared against the total number of shares that have been issued, ordinary share capital that have been issued in that company.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
Number one thing that everybody else can do is to join Saccos.
Saccos are important.
Oh, you don't get it. Saccos are doing well. And actually, Sacco is one of the safest way of investments.
How?
Sacco is the safest. Number one, when you invest in your Sacco, unless it is not it is not a Sacco that is not performing, or rather that has got lesser public opinion, whereby you see Saccos also can be dissolved.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
People steal funds. You remember there was a Sacco sometimes back that funds were stolen and the Sacco had to go down.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
So it also still come back to us in matters of doing your due diligence when you want to join a Sacco.
So when doing all these things, one thing that is constant is due diligence.
Due diligence, yes.
Don't go into
Search.
something just because you've
Yes,
had
do your
someone
research.
talking about it.
Don't go and join a Sacco because I said it.
Okay, I am supposed to do my own due diligence.
When I sell that idea to you, please take your time and go do your due diligence.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is your money you are investing. It's not my money.
Yes.
Me, I sold you an idea. I have no problem. You can't come and cry back and take me to court that
Yes.
I told you that such a Sacco is, you need to go and join such a Sacco.
Yes.
You had the opinion and you had the ability to go and do your due diligence. Yeah, because all those informations, all the information you are looking for, they are all there in public domain. Yeah.
Okay, when it comes to Saccos, what are the key things you're supposed to look for?
Number
in
one
any Sacco?
thing, how is that Sacco performing?
Performance of the Sacco is number one.
Yes.
Okay.
Because even Saccos, it's a requirement for them to do their reports,
Okay.
to publish their reports.
Okay.
So you go and search for the Sacco, do your search. Those information are there in the public domain. Know what you're looking for. For example, how much am I supposed to save per month? Because the Saccos have got their own policies again.
Yes.
Some are running policies on the minimum amount you are supposed to deposit with them in your when they are onboarding you, and you continually submit that amount every month.
Okay.
Failure to which perhaps you may be served with some penalties. Okay.
Okay.
So, and every Sacco has got two elements. There is this deposit, monthly deposit, which you do every month.
Yes.
And there is another element of shares. Okay.
Shares for
Yes.
Saccos.
Yeah.
How?
You cannot become a member of a Sacco if you don't have shares with them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
A share is a bare minimum that you can. A Sacco has maybe written to that every member has to meet. Every member has to meet.
Yes.
So that you can become a fully fledged member of that Sacco. For example, most Sacco currently, you have to deposit a membership shares of worth between 30 to 50,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is another element of now monthly savings. So you have savings. You cannot secure a loan with your shares, but you can secure a loan with your savings, monthly savings.
Yes.
So the more you grow your monthly savings, that is one of the benefits of a Sacco. The more you grow your monthly savings, the more you are becoming eligible.
That's good.
The more you are becoming eligible to secure loans with them. And let me tell you, Saccos serve I think they have the least rate for loans, which is very affordable.
Okay.
Very affordable.
Yes.
As compared to, I'm not selling Saccos, but I'm giving a concept that I understand.
Based on what you know.
Based on what I know.
Okay.
So when you compare banks and Saccos perform better when in terms of giving people loans, giving you loan in terms of rates.
Yes.
The rates are very low.
Okay.
That is one of the advantage. And the advantage again is you are able to secure a facility 3 times your saving. For example, you have made a deposit saving of 20,000
Yes.
with this Sacco.
Yes.
Perhaps most of them work with a period of 6 months after you have joined.
Okay.
You are now become eligible.
Yes.
to secure the loan.
The
Okay.
loan. Yes.
After the 3 months, the 6th month, you are able to do what? You are able to to get 3 times your savings.
Okay.
The least. There are some that does even 5. Some does 4 times your saving. And then you're able to secure a loan and do your stuff. Number two benefit of saving with a Sacco. Saccos also give dividends at the end of the trading period. Because you see this money that you're giving.
Yes.
Do you know banks, they don't hold any money? Are you aware?
Yes.
Banks don't hold any money. When you put your money in the bank,
it's not staying there.
They don't have ati mali wamekusanya tu do wameweka hapo.
Kama vile kwa movies inatuonyesha.
No. You give them your money, they take your money to invest. So the way that fund performs, you get returns.
Okay.
You get?
Yes.
So equally to Saccos. Saccos, when you do your deposits,
yes,
they take all the deposits for every Sacco member.
Okay.
They invest it somewhere.
Okay. Understood.
So when they invest that money somewhere, that investment gives them return.
Okay.
So the return that you're going to have will be based on how that fund performed.
Okay.
Are you getting?
I'm getting.
So it is upon the Sacco leadership to choose which platform they want to invest. Okay.
Yes.
So at the end of the trading, that is why we call at the end of the trading period. Well, see, they are trading with your money.
Yes.
At the end of the trading period, whatever they received there,
they're going to give you your share.
They give you part of that money.
Okay.
Which you did not work for. You didn't wake up in the morning to work for that, whatever they're going to pay you. Equally to your shares. You remember that minimum amount you have to subscribe to them that you become a member.
Yes.
That amount also earns you dividend at the end of the trading period.
Now I understand why you're saying that you advise people to go into Saccos.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense.
So the only risk we have with the Sacco, and this one I'm going to say it without fear nor favor.
Say it.
The only risk you're going to have with your Sacco is when you're guaranteeing somebody when the people are taking loans. Because a Sacco has got one requirement of, when I want to pick a loan, so you remember I said 3 times your savings.
Yes.
When you are, where is this 2 times coming from?
Where?
Like, you see, I said 3 times.
Yeah.
I have saved 50,000, but I'm taking a loan worth 150. Hii 100 ni ya nani?
By then, nani?
See, the guarantors now.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that is where people lose money in Saccos.
Exactly.
That is where people lose money in Saccos. So before you sign somebody as a guarantor in a Sacco, we go back to our due diligence again.
Okay.
Don't just sign somebody
as a
into a loan as a guarantor and they go back, sit down. Kuja na pepa, nisainie. Mwambie ngoja kidogo. Yeah. Find the history of this person.
Yes.
In the Sacco.
Yes.
Are they people who have been doing their remittances when they pick a loan every day? Do they do that? At some point, have they defaulted? That is the due diligence. Because you know you are you are risking your money.
Yeah.
Because listen, when this person don't repay this money, your entire fortune in that Sacco will go. Everything. Perhaps you will be left with shares only.
Oh my God.
And the shares are not redeemable. You can't pick your shares. You can only forfeit them.
Kwa Saccos specifically ama generally?
No, kwa Sacco.
Hey, you can't redeem your...
No, you can't redeem. You can't withdraw your shares. But you can withdraw your savings.
Okay. So, as long as you're part of that Sacco, you can't get back your shares.
Shares you can't get. What you can do, you can forfeit your shares to somebody.
Oh, okay. So
somebody is joining the Sacco.
Or you
now
can sell it
they
to them.
can pay you that money, worth of money, and those shares being transferred to the account.
Understood.
Yes.
Understood.
So another challenge is getting somebody who is joining the Sacco. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to leave a Sacco, it is to your advantage to look for somebody who wants to join. Yeah. Yeah. So those are the basic ways of investment, of investing.
Yes.
That can give you that can give you some security in terms of risk mitigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
Clearly, I need to do more research when it comes to stocks, because when you're talking about stocks and treasury bonds,
Guys
treasury
should read.
bills, there's a lot.
Guys should read.
True.
Some of these things we see around us are not for formality. Yeah.
That's
Especially these daily papers.
Yes.
They have got too much information for us to grab from when it comes to the investments.
Because truth be told, most of us, we overlook the information that is found in those papers.
Yeah.
We overlook them all the time.
Yes.
Well, I want you to give us your parting shot when it comes to financial eligibility. How can someone become financially eligible based on all that you've said? Crown it all up with only 60 seconds.
60 seconds.
Yes.
And it starts now.
Now, go.
Number one, when you want to invest,
Yes.
do your due diligence.
Yes.
Number two, when you want to invest, answer the question, what if? Number three, when you want to invest, do your research, and you will like it and you will love it. God bless you.
Oh, that was good. Less than 60 seconds. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful space. And I'm pretty sure back at home, you have become financially eligible. And if you have any questions or feedback in regards to this or any other episode, be sure to reach out to me using my WhatsApp number, which is 0700573437. And I'm very sure each and every question and you can letter, I'm going to forward it to Mr. Paulo Saka, and I'm going to get back to you. If this is the first time you're joining me on this beautiful space, I have awesome content on this beautiful channel. So be sure to subscribe right here on YouTube, or whether you're listening to it on Spotify, be sure to like each and every place where you see me. I'm also on each and every social media platform that is at Become Eligible Podcast, and my personal social media handle is at Kimani Sauce. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, become eligible each and every time. God bless.
From the mic to the street, yeah, we bring the heat. It's your time to speak, or yeah, take a seat. Become eligible.